Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a grand campaign for you. Our first match today is going to be the Cooke Brigade versus the 28th Massachusetts on the Pry House. They're going to swap sides for our second round. Same leading regiments, different sides, but Cooke's Countercharge. Thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video and hit the join button to see the perks there. Our regiments for today, on the Cooke side, you have the 11th Mississippi, 30th North Carolina, 12th Virginia, 1st Delaware, Irish Volunteer Brigade, and the conscripted Virginia Army. Whereas on the Union side, you have the 20th Mass side, you got the 42nd Pennsylvania, 30th Ohio, Free States Iron Brigade, Hampton's Legion, Pickett's Brigade, 59th New York, and the 17th Michigan. So server pop for today is currently 255 CSA up by 1. In terms of artillery, Union's taking 3, CSA taking 5. So our infantry in balance right now is going to be 1 in Union's favor. Frontline reporters for today on the Union side. And we'll get that in a second. There's a charge going on. Union actually holding a pretty forward defensive position, and CSA just out and right charged it. With these small maps, these intros can take a while. And take a while they did. That's a wild charge. Union usually doesn't push this far forward. And, I mean, Union has guys in the center of the field starting to take shots at a lot of these CSA in the open, but that's not a start you normally see here on Pry House. Frontline reporters for today, Union side, you've got Uncle Dragon here from the 28th Massachusetts, and CSA side, you have Doug from the Cooke Brigade. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this event, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I will put that in the pinned comment of this video. So Pry House is a 17% ticket advantage to the attacking CSA side. Union really ballsy with this defense. Normally, Union holds back. They have really nice depth blades across the whole width of the map that they can just fall back, get the reloads, pop up, take shots, and fall back. And kind of just wait for the CSA to play aggressive. But Union, at least to start the round, has not been doing that very much. So, again, 17% ticket advantage to the attacking CSA side. Union weaponry on this map, they have the 5th New York Regiment with the Springfield 61. Looks like NCOs have the Sharps rifle with the scopes, and they have the 20th Maine with the Enfield. CSA, on the other hand, they have the 8th Alabama with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55, and the 8th Florida with the option of the Springfield 55, Enfield, more importantly, the Springfield 42, the shotguns with the buck and ball. And so, generally, if you're Union, right, CSA has the advantage with the shotguns. It's not that big of a map. It's a nice map for CSA because, as pointed out, Union has these nice defilades that they can hold in, but the point is in front of those defilades. So it's a difficult position for Union to defend, and this map, historically at least, has been biased towards the CSA side. Because of that, the weaponry, and obviously they're attacking with a ticket advantage. But it's surprising to see Union at least start off the round so far forward as they did, just because, I mean, you want to put yourself in the best possible position, and I mean, CSA has those really nice close-range weapons, and you don't. Man, that's kind of wild how those rifles, they just whipped back all at the same time.
Well, no, I don't have buck and ball loaded. Well.
So, officers in this event, they got a Steam chat that can communicate. Not that this map's very huge to where it's important, but it can still be very helpful. CSA strategy on this map, Union has this nice defilated position that they've kind of returned to, and for the most part, CSA's goal is this. You got to try to force a close engagement with the Union side. Now, how can you do that? You can either charge them if you want, but what we'll also see CSA do at times is go up and capture the point early. They'll early cap it. That's going to force Union to try to charge out and take it back. And, I mean, Union, you can see they're popping up for that defilated fire, although they're still holding in the open. You got CQB on this left side alongside 11th Mississippi, countering this on the opposite side. 42nd PA trying to hold their ground in an open position, which is a little surprising. That volley killing a couple of them for the 11th Mississippi. To the left of 42nd and 30th, you got the Hampton's Legion holding back in that defilade. Moving up onto the point, you got the 28th Mass, making sure Union can capture that. Because, I mean, if Union doesn't have guys on it, CSA can capture it relatively easy by just sending a couple guys up to Union, at least trying to make it a little more difficult, forcing CSA to maybe commit more. But this left side of the Union line, you have Iron Brigade, and it looks like Pickett's Brigade and Midwest, who have fallen a little back. You can see where they've taken the casualties. CSA, on the other hand, First Delaware is holding the extreme right of the CSA line. Kind of outflanking that Union left. You got the Virginia Army conscripted there with 30th North Carolina. And a very slight defilade themselves. And we saw CQB and Oklahoma, Mississippi on this side. You got the CSA gunners back here. You might have rolled a gun up to the middle. They sometimes like to roll a gun up to the center road here. Just so again, you get a nice shot down here. Union will do the same thing with their artillery, which is back there in the center of your screen. So again, this isn't really that huge of a map. And CSA just needs to push the pace, and that they're doing. 11 Mississippi's going to the point. This road and the Stonewall makes situations interesting depending on what side here you're getting flanked. I mean, 11 Mississippi can be flanked by the Union behind. Union's actually charging CQB and 11 Mississippi at the same time. So 11 Mississippi looks like they backed off after taking their shots. And now they're going to charge into the Union that pushed up here. It's going to spread Union out a little bit. Good rebound from CSA. I mean, Union was able to take back the center. CSA right is not pushing in, but CSA is dominantly winning on this side. Going to force Union to engage.
Shut up, faggot. Fuck out of here.
You're so rude. You're so rude. You're such a little bitch, dude. Fuck you.
Is that you, Hakel?
You fucking want some, do you, sunshine?
So, looks like IVB's mixed with them as well. Not as many guys from them. But, I mean, you could see, right? Union pushed up the center road, got on this side of the stone wall. When CSA gets up close to the point, you'll see groups maneuvering, going up and over the stone wall to the other side, again, trying to provide the maximum cover. It's an interesting area to defend. That's for sure. I mean, I enjoy this map. I mean, it's a simple map, small map, but a lot of tight-knit action here. So, I mean, CSA is doing great on time. No issue there. You've hit Union to engage within 10 minutes of the match, which is very fast. I mean, 8 minutes to do that. Very fast. CSA slightly up by about a fourth of a morale stage. A little less than that, but if you're keeping tickets even in this game, you're doing great. So, I mean, if you're up at all, you're doing phenomenal. And so, Union's going to have to find a way to get a ticket lead or let CSA early cap, retake the point, and then gain some tickets back. Union has two ways to play it. Again, we're pretty early on in this match still. Plenty of time left to see how things will go. But Union's got to try to find a way to get a ticket lead or let CSA early cap to regain tickets. I mean, Union's not terribly down right now. Which, for the amount of charging we've seen, you know, maybe not necessarily expected, but that's the glory part about balancing this game. When balancing is done right, maps can be competitive. Union's getting very aggressive. And at least not a lot of shots hit where we're looking. But you do it out of 11 Mississippi, now going to charge that because they don't have the shots. At least half of them did. Another Union line volleyed. And here they go. A little spread out. CQB's rushing up the center. And not a lot of 11 Mississippi hit that line. Good shots from Union there. So CQB will back off. CSA drops to engage. And I mean, that's a beautiful thing, right? CQB pushed up the center here to try to get shots on the stone wall. Union popped up over here and got beautiful shots on CQB, who was exposed. And Union is running up and down the hill. And maybe saw something and realized the situation wasn't in their favor. So, CSA center right, 30th North Carolina is now pushed up. And they're engaging Union, some charging in. I mean, you can see if these Union guys could run up and get a flank, but obviously you still got first Delaware on the extreme right. CSA early cap. Black timer stops, gold timer starts. If Union retakes the point within 12 minutes, which they have to, otherwise they'll lose the game, they'll go up to the percentage of tickets that CSA is at. So, early capping is really nice as an attacker if you're running out of time. The defenders are in a really nice defensive position that you can't necessarily charge. And even if you can charge it, you know, it forces them out of a nice defensive spot.
Guys,
So,
look right down the stone wall.
first early cap of the day. You'll see CSA sometimes, and I've seen this more in pubs. I haven't watched a whole lot of pubs as I used to, just because the schedule of the channel has changed as time has gone on. We don't do as many anymore, but in pubs sometimes CSA team would sit back really far away and just do a shootout the whole time. And Union's in a strong defensive position. And as long as Union can just sit back here and not take casualties, you know, they're just going to sit here. And so what happens in that situation, Union good defense position, CSA shooting it off for a long period of time. So much time is wasted, and Union barely loses any tickets. Playing conservative on this map is how you lose. I mean, conservative as an attacker, you know, it can have mixed results. If you had infinite amount of time as an attacker, shooting it out with your opponent can be great, right? You have more tickets. Shootouts generally are evens trades, and since you have more tickets, you'll be better over the long run. But you don't have infinite time. So, and I mean, that applies to this map. It especially applies to the next map we'll watch, which we'll talk more about Cooke's Countercharge when we get there. Union looks like they're getting prepped to go. Look at that line.
That fucking bold. Oh, hell no.
That's a beautiful thing right there. So, CSA is just kind of spreading back out. Looks like some of the CSA are going out to the field, but here comes the Union push. What an arty shot. You want to talk about game-changing? That's it right there. Union pushing up center, CSA reinforcing there as well. And, I mean, that arty shot basically nullified the Union push on that front. You still got some fighting, though, on the point. More CSA collapsing in from the right side, and this is not even close. So CSA get a huge hole. Really well done on CSA. Union, props to them, you know. They grouped up and they wanted to go in together, which that's what you have to do in those situations. It does look like Gene over here got a CSA flag down, which they should be able to pick up soon. But what an arty shot. I don't know who fired it, but we got 12th BA 11 Mississippi Gunners here. I mean, that's a game-changing arty shot right there. That Union push basically got slaughtered. And look at the bodies here. I mean, holy. So, Union getting reformed back up. CSA, at least on this right side, I assume first Delaware. Holding a more forward position. Again, keeping that flank on Union. You know, them being here is going to prevent Union from getting on this open field side of the stone wall if they want to push in. I mean, Union could get there, but they'll be shot, so it forces the Union to be on this side. It's a nice, you know, it's a nice little idea here. And I mean, Union also on this side of the stone wall. CSA got out here on a flank. That'd be a beautiful thing. So, Union pushing. Did that already shot hit? I hit the road. I don't know if I got anyone. But HL's pushing up with 59th. They're trying to retake 11 Mississippi. And Colquitt's trying to counter. And they are going to charge in.
Keep going, keep pushing. Keep rolling them through.
Not all the Union committed up to that counterattack because they're trying to maybe keep some team strength, but CSA responded quickly and with numbers. CSA right's collapsing in as well.
Flags are safe.
Kom maar, flikkertje.
Hold on, boys, hold on.
Lekker, jongen. Lekker, jongen. Lekker!
There's another already shot. CSA already, they've hit a couple good shots. You normally don't. I mean, it's, as mentioned earlier, it's a defilated map. It looks very flat from above, but when you go down, it's thick. There's a lot of hills and defilades and whatnot. And it can be difficult for Artie at times. Because, I mean, if we just look at the CSA Artie position, because this is where they're spawn, right? I mean, it just the hill very slightly goes up. It can make it a little difficult to see over. And, I mean, it goes up and then goes down a little. And so just trying to hit Union, you know, you're not going to be able to... I don't know. I don't think so, but you might not be able to hit the ground. Here, you got to, like, time it to where it hits right above them. I mean, can we see the...
To the major.
I mean, yeah, I gotta fly a little up to see that Artie shot. I guess an Artie shot goes down a little as it goes.
Northwest, chaps. Northwest, over the fence, up and over to your right.
You know, don't listen to me. Just look at the result. Beautiful shot from, again, CSA Artie. I hope that's CSA Artie, not Union Artie. That would be bad if that was Union Artie. So, over halfway through the counterattack, Union's tried a full team push. They got stomped out pretty quickly. They tried to send a couple guys to retake. That did not work because CSA's playing really well. Props to these guys, this and Redco. They just dodged all those bullets. 42nd, 30th pushing up. So's 28th Mass. 30th North Carolina getting near the point. But look at this. CSA's on both sides of the roads. Where can Union go? They can only sit in the road, but CSA can just collapse in on both sides and pincer if they move quick. But 30th North Carolina is getting kind of shot up there. They now move over. When is the CSA going to collapse in, or is Union going to take this back? And CSA's not pushing in yet. They're kind of letting this happen. Not much longer, though. 11 Mississippi is shifting around the side. CSA should charge in, because even if they lose, Union's going to regain up to where they're at. So you want to lose as many tickets as possible. 11 Mississippi trying to go for flags. Union already hits a nice shot. At least spreads them out a little more. So, only 11 Mississippi really went in there, and so Union's going to pick up the 2 down flags, and they're going to be able to retake the point here. But, I mean, again, this is campaign. You never know why things could happen. CSA could be trying to get some more casualties here on a map that's relatively biased towards them. So they're going to let the retake happen here. Union, if they fully retake, which... looks like that's going to happen. Union's going to regain about 3/4 of a morale stage right now. So, you know, you can't complain with that. Can't complain at all. That's a good little strat there from CQB too. Right? Union regains tickets the moment the counterattack is over. If they're about to retake, why would you volley, kill a couple of them, and then they just regain those tickets, right? So I like that they volleyed after the fact. Again, it's just those little things that can sometimes make a difference. Which, I mean, plenty of match left. Union's evened out the tickets here with the retake. It kind of seems like CSA let them. Because, I mean, every time, I mean, what, it was 2 times before, whenever CSA went in, they stopped it. Which, again, just the close quarter combat. With CSA having the shotguns, you're assuming they're taking them anyways. Could be the advantage. So, Union off point. CQB not on it. At least it looks like it's natural decay. Union's pushing up again. What? They do not see CQB. Oh, wow. And, I mean, 42nd took huge hits there, but they're going to still hold HL and Midwest pushing up on their left. Already barely missing.
Get the flag. Get the flag up.
Get into the road, Vic.
Meanwhile, opposite side, Union just did a mass kind of push-up. First Delaware, and a little bit of a deflate of their own, but very outnumbered on this side. Pickett's Brigade at least countering them on this front. So Union's already down on tickets, and CSA, because Union's so far forward, is going to go in CQB. 42nd and 30th is about to be wiped completely.
Where are you going, guys?
And some are starting to turn to the point.
Tell you something.
Union's starting to back out completely. Union may be trying to find a ticket advantage there by pushing up, maybe catch CSA off guard. That did not work though. So they're down a fourth of a stage. If they lose a fourth more, they'll go into breaking. If they go into breaking, CSA can capture and win. I mean, the only chance Union has at this point is to turtle and hope that CSA early caps. Like, 59th is charging in here. They should not be doing this right now.
I'm sorry.
I mean, the Union only chance is by turtling, CSA early cap before they hit breaking, because at that point the roles flip, CSA becomes defenders. Union can then push them into last stand. If they push them into last stand or retake the point, they can win. So, if I'm Union, I back off right now. I stick in my defilade. If I'm CSA, I need to make sure I don't early cap, and I need to make sure someone is dealing damage to Union right now. Because Union still has a sliver in the stage. 30th North Carolina pushing up on the right side here, countering pickets. Union's holding really kind of far forward here. I mean, they are getting close to breaking, so you can understand why Union would want to sit back. CSA, who's capping? CQB guys are nearest on point right now. What?
Return to line, return to line, return to line.
Alright, they must know something we don't. If Union right now is considered the attacking team, they're counter-attacking, right?
Makes you a bigger target.
They can hit final push to their last stage. That's a normal attacker final stage. Meanwhile, as mentioned a moment ago, CSA is the defenders. They can hit last stand. Union, you have 7 minutes. That's plenty of time to knock CSA down. 1 1/4 morale stage. You should charge them out. Non-stop.
Pull back, CQB. Break your riddles. Pull back.
The CQB pulls back. Union's not playing aggressive.
Stay on the start move.
HL's pushing up to the center. You got a lot of Union on the opposite side of that road right now. Pickets and Iron Brigade. CSA being shot off. Union is starting to take it back as they hit breaking. They're still down, so they're going to regain tickets.
Yeah, we're trying. Come on, CQB.
There really, from what I'm seeing in the CSA chat, there wasn't really any complaints about the early cap, so it must have been intentional. Union already gets a nice shot. CQB pushing back up on the point. I'm surprised Union's not trying to charge this out right now.
Right in front of us, boys. Let's go.
Stay alive.
Shoulder to shoulder. Keep it shoulder to shoulder, boys. Keep it up, boys.
I kind of want to ask, you know, that'd be, I'm going to ask about this after this round finishes. Oh, here they go. I was like, they got to charge at some point because they're going to have to retake the point and try to push them to the last stand. Here they go again. So CSA hold extremely well on this left side. Very well. Union have though pushed up in the center onto the point.
Yeah, but we're not gonna be on cap.
And they're backing off, question mark, as CSA now charge the other side, trying to get FSIB's flag down. First Delaware. And 12th VA mixed in.
You can do it, you can make it. He's got a sharp's rifle. He's got a sharp's rifle and he's still running away.
Let's go.
Oh, that's what you get for having a sniper scope. You're gay.
Let them chase. Let them chase.
And they're going to charge in there. CSA trying to hold it. Charging in on both sides. The few Union guys left in here are getting completely squashed out right now.
I got your back, brother. Nobody kills the Han.
You can see the power of just being able to pinch from both sides on the road. There's no cover here at times.
Get that flag down. Get that flag up.
So, yeah, I mean, look at Union main spawn right here. Not that far away. Again, really tiny map. Really tiny. This might be one of the... This is probably the tiniest skirmish map. I think. Progress Mill's bigger than this. Huh. 3 minutes left. Union now pushing up from their main spawn, starting to cap it again. A lot of the CSA, though, just forming up in the center. And they're not going to push up as Union's trying to loop around the CSA right. And Union, I mean, they got to have a little more force, and they actually got to get up on that stone wall. Here they go.
They are running on our left. They are on our left on the retreat. Keep pushing for.
Keep the charge going for a second.
New lines, it could be shoulder to shoulder.
On the right wall.
On the
So Union charging through completely. They do get a CSA flag down. Union is going to hit final push. That might drop the gold timer down. I hope it does. It never happens.
We're not over here on the road.
Union is starting to take the point back. Come on, hit final push. Hit final push. Please. And so, I mean, Union's got 2 CSA flags down right now. CSA Center, 11 Mississippi, is starting to back off. Looks like they don't want to lose any more flags. Good charge there from the Union team. CSA got kind of defeated in detail there. It's a little weird to say on a tiny map, but Union, you know, they pushed up together, eventually broke through. That's all you can do. So, Union's not retaking, though. Still holding a forward position.
Now get reloads.
You're not going to be able to hit CSA into last stand in a minute 14. Union hits final push. I mean, they spent the first 2 minutes of a counterattack just sitting and shooting. I don't know if they were trying to coordinate something, but I feel like this is one of the biggest ways to win this map if you're Union, at least in terms of what you can control. So, it should have been something planned beforehand. Or at least talked about as you saw CSA early capping. I mean, there's one regiment, I assume, in charge of both sides. You can see CSA is turtling themselves, right? It's the inverse. CSA is defending now. They don't want Union to push them down to their final stage, so CSA now turtling. So, Union's going to retake this. They're going to regain tickets. Go back up to breaking. About a third of the morale stage left. Both sides will be in that. And Union's going to have to just win on tickets. Final push is limited time, but infinite spawns. And on a small map, that's going to be huge. So we'll see. But I mean, Union's got 2 CSA flags down right now. They're forming a mighty line here. Mighty smoke screen. So both sides regain tickets. Union's still very much in this match. They have to hit CSA down the final push as soon as possible. Union, on the other hand, they can hit last stand. CSA's got to force them into that. If both sides hit their final stage at the same time, CSA will win the game. Union has to get a ticket lead. But here comes CSA starting to push back up. They do have a force swinging around Union's right, 11 Mississippi. Most CSA pushing up center right side, just trying to get shots. Union slightly ahead on tickets right now. They need as much of a buffer as they can get. And Union shifting because 11 Mississippi's out here. They're trying to avoid casualties. Which you have to outkill CSA right now. There's really no other way around this. Time's not an issue. Both sides need to stay in formation. Union, again, still slightly ahead. I mean, for half the CSA team, when they die, they got to spawn main. And, I mean, just creates a little bit of a trickle effect. Union's going to have more firepower shooting at the CSA than the other way around. Who's going to hit it first? CSA is not really putting a lot of pressure on this Union left, which kind of allows them to put all their focus on this center right side, at least with somewhat good cover.
Fucking kill him!
Can't miss right there.
CSA left starting to collapse towards the center. And Union drops, but there goes CSA. So drop clock goes to 2:30. Infinite sponsor CSA. None more for the Union. CSA charging in. Here we go.
Get off of my stone wall. Get off of my stone wall.
Union needs more bodies on point when the clock hits 0.
Watch right, watch left, watch.
Take a step back, take a step back.
Take a step off the wall. Do not stand on the wall. Do not stand on the wall.
Hold it.
That smoke wall is absurd. CSA slowly starting to break through Union positions here. Union has about 40-ish, 50 guys left.
Get him, Watson. Get him. Fuck him up. Sorry.
Send them back to Washington.
Fuck you too.
We're gonna take Washington.
There you go, boys. Yep, keep killing them, boys. Keep killing them. Don't stop.
My word.
Don't stop.
Take Washington. Take Washington.
A little
All
canister.
the way, all the way.
Yeah, that's going to be our first round here.
Hate train, bitch. Yeah, keep it going. Go to the spot.
Oh, you're dead too.
Guys, dude. Fuck
It's
these guys.
smoking time. Woo! Keep going. Keep going.
That'll do it. So a very close round, all things considered. Crazy start with Union holding a very forward position, something you don't see too often. But, I mean, tickets were fairly even. CSA, though, got a little bit of a lead. Union early capped. Or, sorry, CSA early capped. Union eventually was able to retake, even out the tickets. That happened a second time. And then Union tried to hold the point in taking losses. And that got both sides down very close to breaking. And then, eventually, the CSA side early cap. Now, that's a bad mistake because Union had a chance to countercharge and get CSA to last stand. I mean, CSA was only a half morale stage away by the time the counterattack ended when Union eventually had to retake. But Union sat for the first, 2 minutes and just shot it out. If they would have charged in, they could have probably done it. But who knows? It is what it is. Good first match. Sides are going to switch. We will see you all shortly for round 2. And here we are with the start of our second round. The Cooke's Countercharge. Again, the sides have swapped. So server pop right now, 271. CSA up by 11. In terms of artillery, CSA doesn't have it. Union does, and it looks like they're only taking the officer from that. And that is because this arty position is way far forward. I mean, CSA is going to be able to get it before... Well, if Union rushed up there, Union would get there. But see, look how fast CSA gets there from their main spawn, which is over there. So that's why Union generally doesn't take arty on this map. It's in a pretty crappy spot. But CSA, they've got a 22% ticket advantage on this map. CSA attacking weaponry. They have the 3rd Arkansas with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 42, that buck and ball. And they have the 27th North Carolina with the option of the Springfield 55 Enfield and the Springfield 42s as well. Union defense, they've got the 28th Pennsylvania with the Springfield 61 and the 52nd New York with the Enfield. So it looks like Union is trying to favor themselves, favor their rifle situation and push up. And this is non-traditional from Union. I mean, they're trying to make the fight over this open field here, prevent CSA from getting close, which will prevent them from using the 42s. Now, there's a little bit of a defilade and whatnot throughout, but Traditionally, CSA like to push up, and I mean, they can push up starting from all the way back here if they want, but they went through the more open field. They will, though, get over into the corn and push up this way. CSA on this map, it's very simple. You attack. Union has 3 defensive lines. They're in the first defensive line right now. If Union loses, they can fall back behind the point of contention to this second defense, where it doesn't look like much of a defilade, but it is one where Union will like to hold. And the third defensive line for the Union is back in the graveyard or behind Union main spawn in the woods to Turtle. So, CSA pushing hard, Union left, Union starting to respond. CSA leaving the corn, Union defilated, waits, and here they go. CSA looks very spread out. It's a little difficult to see with how the sun bees in the morning. But it looks like you do have HL keeping Union under some suppressing fire with Midwest, while the rest of the CSA side is starting to loop around and get to these hay bales to get behind the Union team. And so, I mean, HL and Midwest are going to get shot up, but again, they're just providing a distraction. 30th North Carolina is starting to shift left to hold the extreme Union left. You can shoot through the hay bales. They're not a visual blocker, though, and actually some of the 59th guys push up through the bushes and get right into 30th North Carolina.
Independent fire. Form up. Form up.
And so Union team is not going to back off here. They're going to try to encircle and trap CSA completely. I mean, if you can get CSA flags down, their main spawn's kind of far away. And, I mean, Union's keeping distance, not necessarily charging yet, seeing if the shootout can work, which generally when you encircle your opponent like the Union's doing, it's working well. And, I mean, already Union's put themselves in good positions. They're up by almost a third of a morale stage, and we just started. CSA hasn't really been shooting, though, at Union. CSA has just been trying to get to this ground, which they're going to take casualties pushing up. That's why the attackers have more tickets. But, I mean, CSA's really kind of clumped up right now. And I mean, when you're surrounded like this, both sides have similar numbers. So if you're CSA, you got to punch out, I would think. Now, maybe they could hold here. But right now, they're losing a lot of tickets. They're down half morale stage. They got to punch out. I mean, you can't see the Union. Obviously, a lot of smoke, but you know you're being shot at from multiple directions. And it looks like they are going to start to move out. Tyndall leading 42nd and 30th out. 30th North Carolina here.
Keep going. Keep going, boys.
And they're not engaging the 30th North Carolina. CSA's digging themselves in a hole. I mean, you have some scattered out fighting over on this side of the map. Some of the CSA that didn't make it through. 30th North Carolina is going to charge. It's a little surprised, but never mind. They're trying to get the flags. It's not a terrible idea. And the rest of the Union now collapsing into where they were. What is this round of Cooks?
Alright, let's go. It's fucking out of bounds.
It ends just down here.
This is cursed.
Get back in bounds. Get back in bounds. We're crossing the street, boys.
Union is just stick together. They rebounded and shifted wherever CSA went. And I mean, CSA just tried to take ground without shooting.
What is this animation? What is this animation?
Alright.
This is the largest I've seen CSA down on this map in a very long time. This doesn't happen.
40-second,
40
boys.
second.
I can get a few of them on me.
What a map. What a round so far. And the crazy thing is CSA's not out of it either. That's the crazy part.
Get that man in the gray shirt. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, that'll do.
So first Delaware, 59th New York, they do get a flag down. Union's just playing this really smart. They're keeping their distance. They're getting good shots on CSA, you should. And I mean, when CSA retreats, they then charge in. Maybe trying to get flags, but CSA's done a good job of keeping their flags up.
Flag on the left. Wait, no, it's not friendly.
And you do got 11 Mississippi trying to sneak around and maybe surround CSA again or get on their flank. Do have East 59th New York guys pushing out. They do see him though, so they're shifting out.
Union, right behind us.
Get free shots in these guys. Free shots into these guys towards south.
That's a lot of them.
And you've got more Unions starting to follow. First Delaware shifting over, but Iron Brigade with main spawns for CSA are here.
You tried, brother. Good fight.
So CSA hit engaged.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby. You and me.
CSA bringing up a flag. Looks like their down flag might be picked up by a Rambo here soon. I don't know if 11 Mississippi realizes you got a CSA group on your left, which looks like they do. They're starting to shift their line up to shoot as they're crossing over the open field. And the rest of the CSA backs up even further. I mean, if CSA, they're all over here. They're on call. They can chat. They can collapse in on these guys and get a good chance to wipe. And, I mean, at least 11 Mississippi is backing off. 1st Delaware, 12th VA guy still holding up. And so Union guys are slowly going to be pushed back. I mean, it does look like that morale difference is starting to close a little bit in CSA's favor. Again, it's not outrageous to see CSA coming back and winning this.
Maybe you guys should go back in the load.
So, CSA all formed up, Union keeping their distance. Iron Brigade, 59th New York, starting to go down the fence line a little bit. Union backs off right away. Again, just trying to make sure you're not in a close engagement. That's the goal. Wow. CSA starting to drop their engage. It's a little weird. It's like you see the bars are longer than what you see. And so you'll hit a new morale stage and you'll be there full bar for a while and then eventually start dropping. Once you drop, you drop. But nah, this is weird. I mean, the only time I've seen Union win this map really is if CSA play conservatively, they sit back and do nothing, and they just waste all 45 minutes. I mean, the first time I won this map as Union back in 2020, 2021, when CSA, they just sat back, shot it out for a long period of time. We as Union just turtled in the graveyard. 5-10 minutes would pass. CSA would run up and early cap the point to stop the timer. We as Union would rush out of the graveyard, retake it. CSA wouldn't even defend it. And then we just went back to the graveyard. That was an hour and 12 long minute match. And I have a recording of it still, but I clipped out all the parts where nothing happened.
Keep it up, guys.
So it doesn't show the full hour and 12 minutes, but I think it's like 50 minutes of it. Remember, we did a celebration for someone's birthday. Sang him a little happy birthday song in the back of graveyard. I don't know I think it was that match, but CSA is starting to shift over, get close to the Union lines. Iron Brigade, 59th New York, 28th Mass. Union lines starting to back up a little bit, noticing this.
Right here, look to your northeast. See if you
I mean, it was a little surprising to see. I mean, you get CSA trying to wrap around and get to the hay bales. That's a general place that CSA like to go, but I'm surprised they wouldn't charge Union if most of the Union team was there. I mean, the Union team was on this victory hill. If CSA would have just charged right out of the corner, that's probably the closest CSA would have been to the Union is at that time. So far, Union's just kept their distance.
This is the sexiest line. Looking real sexy, Mo.
surge, yeah.
Looking real good. Looking real good.
Gettysburg music is crazy. 42nd, 30th, go up. This better be huge.
Be ready, boys. Be ready.
There we go. It's like about 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to say any numbers lower than that. Iron Brigade pushing up now, and they're going to start getting flanking shots. Good movements here. Union trying to back out, but a little bit of delayed here, and Lucian's going to pick up a nice couple of shots here. Never mind, he's hit only 1 so far. There we go, 2. 2 for 5. But I mean, you see CSA just even get somewhat close. They can tread the Union lines. CSA still down. They're down about 2/3 of morale stage right now. So it's improving, but they're still in a hole. Pickett's brigade out here, kind of shooting this Union left, which is 11 Mississippi. So, you actually have Union. It's probably the most forward push we've seen from Union, 30th North Carolina. By forward push, I mean the closest the Union has put themselves to the CSA, really.
Right there to the west.
Outside of maybe over there, you could argue. But 30th North Carolina is getting up here, trying to get some nice shots. FSB and 59th on the opposite side.
Fall back, press R, break and reload. Fall back,
And 30th North Carolina is going to back off, taking a couple hits there. You know, when I saw Piper and Cooks on the lineup for today's event, I was like, oh, these are going to be 2 highly aggressive, quicker rounds. And so far, this round at least is proving to be the opposite of that so far. Plenty of match left.
Oh, that's the traffic jam here, boys.
You do have some movement. 42nd and 20th Mass looks like they're going to charge up. Potentially on LMS. They should just charge. Don't get close and shoot it out. That'll work for you. You got to charge and get into the Union. Let Mississippi see that and they get out. Union just staying away. The CSA have a virus and we must stay at least 6 feet away. Or else we're going to get the Buckenball virus. Which CSA is trying to back out, or sorry, go in. Union reinforcements has shifted over. First Delaware to help out. And CSA is gonna keep going. I like it. They needed to do this. They're down 2/3 of morale stages. Union hits engage, and here we go. First charge of the day for this map.
Brace, 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 brace.
CSA going in a little trickled. But they are starting to surround and overwhelm. They have the numbers. 1 Union flag down for the moment. Second one, I don't know how it's getting out there, but it is. And the rest of the Union team is trying to reinforce. CQB going in, trying to keep up that intensity as they are about to hit CSA. They're taking losses. I don't know if they realized their friendlies were wiped by the time they went in. But CSA is going to get a win here. And so CSA knocked down 3 Union flags, starting to move through point. You got 30th North Carolina and Midwest now starting to push up. And they back off, seeing CSA. But it looks like a lot of the CSA getting some flags down, maybe trying to go and spawn camp Union here. Keep them pressured in that area. And I mean, getting these flags down is huge. Obviously, you don't get the mobile respawns in your line. If you die, you got to spawn back at main. Really take a trickled-out effect. But 30th North Carolina, Midwest, CVA here. Only group that's really formed up in the field. How far back are they going to fall?
Keep moving. Keep moving on the star.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Keep moving.
We do not stop. Snake fence, yeah. Snake fence.
On the snake fence. Forward on the snake fence.
And so CSA have nearly camped Union in their spawn. CSA might early cap the point here, which wouldn't hurt them. It would stop the black timer, giving them more time. It's not like Union's down on tickets right now, so Union's not going to regain any. I mean, the counterattack doesn't hurt you at all. It just gives you more time, which I don't think time's much of a factor anymore, but you never know. CSA right now up by 15. So, I mean, that could also be the difference here, potentially. But, I mean, CSA finally started charging, which is what they need to do. On the Mississippi now, charging out, seeing a couple CSA out here. Iron Brigade getting the wipe there. And they're going to roll up on the side and get a flank here. I mean, 15 men, it's at that manpower amount where it's too much to overcome. So, TSA push out. Going to try to just hit 11 Mississippi right away. Not let Union get that flank. And I don't know why these Union guys are crouching when they're right on top of you. You lose 3 times the amount of tickets when you're crouching. So CSA is going to secure their left. Union's pretty much plumped up in their spawn.
Stay with me. I need a bodyguard.
Yes,
I mean, CSA, what, they outnumbered by 9 at the beginning of the match, was it? Something like that. Obviously, you watching the video now can rewind. Actually, I can just pull up the live stream of it. We can fact check real time here. We only report real news here at the Battleline Network. None of that fake stuff. Yeah, it was 11-man infantry in balance to start. So I mean, it's a change of 4 from the beginning of the round. But I mean, down by 11, getting the lead that you got is very impressive on part of Union. But CSA eventually did what they needed to do. So almost a fourth of the way through the counterattack. Union hasn't, outside 11 Mississippi pushing out, haven't really tried to break out yet, which 11 Mississippi is charging out again at 59th.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. No, you're dead. What are you talking about?
Guess what? You're dead now, buddy. You're dead now, buddy. Don't kill me.
CSA reinforced HL collapse again. I don't know why only 11 Mississippi is going out here. I mean, tickets don't really matter a whole... I mean, they do, right? Obviously, tickets are important, but it's not like if you're CSA, you're going to regain any tickets. I mean, the fact that Union is still up by basically a half morale stage is impressive. So, Union's going to have to throw a little more manpower if they want to retake the point, and this is it. You have a chance to split CSA as they're spread out right now into 2 or so groups.
Push up there and give us a bayonet.
You are mine.
I killed your officer.
You fucking missed.
Keep holding this line, boy.
So CSA will hold that. A couple of Pickett's Brigades guys rushing into the flank, and they're going to get a flag down. Good hold from CSA. CSA team collapsing in to assist there. Nicely done on their part. Midwest sitting back, getting into a shootout here, while 1st Delaware is trickling their guys in right now. I mean, Union's still up on tickets. Union could hit CSA in the last stand right now. So if I'm Union should let CSA reform here and then hit them again. Don't force them out and retake the point. Honestly, either option's good. Because if you retake the point, you're going to be up by over a half round stage if this sticks. Or you could try to push CSA in the last stand right now if you want to. I mean, either of the two options work. Now, I personally think letting CSA hit last stand, it's you control the outcome. You control what happens, right? You're doing the charging, knocking down. If you retake the point here, CSA's back as the aggressor, and CSA can kind of control how they want it to be. Now, so far this match, right, Union's kind of been in control regardless. But generally the attackers can hold the pace, and maybe CSA gets, you know, a wake-up call after this and, you know, figures it out for the rest of the match. But Union could hit CSA in the last stand here. But CQB starting to take shots. 12th VA and 1st Delaware guys are moving on point. I mean, Union's only trickling guys in here. I mean, I don't know if the ticket gap, at least since the initial thing, has not grown in Union's favor. They still have a good ticket lead, but, I mean, both sides are still going to have a good amount of tickets going out of this. If Union's going to retake the point, they can't afford any losses with guys on their own at this point. They can't. So 11 Mississippi has to back out here. They're providing a good distraction, but they have to back out. Because now that ticket lead is starting to get down to a 4th of morale stage. So Union retakes, CSA into breaking, Black Timer continues. In a 4th of morale stage, Union hits breaking, CSA can capture and win. We'll see how aggressive CSA wants to play it. They have a lot of time left on the clock. The shootout so far today has kind of worked out in Union's favor. I mean, initially the shootout worked in Union's favor, but that's just because CSA was kind of running around. When CSA actually started engaging in the shootout back, it was starting to slowly get back in CSA's favor. So the shootout will commence. Union very slightly deflated here, but CSA got the snake fence.
No, I'm afraid.
Just look at that. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful overlook here. I mean, the morning sun is beautiful. It just makes things difficult to see, depending on the angle you're looking at. That's how it be, though. But you do have Union getting on the flank here. 11 Mississippi in a nice spot. I mean, they just got to shoot once down there, and you're probably going to hit if your elevation is appropriate.
Aim at the chest, boys.
Shoot that flag down.
And I mean, no one has any flags down right now. CSA starting to shift. Going to the right here.
Good shit, Terrence. Good shit, Terrence.
Maybe trying to reset where they're at. I mean, Union is surrounding them, shooting them from all sides. 11 Mississippi is starting to push up.
Up over the fence, boys. Let's go.
Keep going. I'm practically Jesus.
Down bear. An Irish Jesus. Never heard of that.
Yeah, I turned water into Guinness.
And so CSA is trying to hop around to the other side of the map. 11 Mississippi is still trying to streak up the flank. 1st Delaware is holding the left right now. 12th VA is over to assist. Union team is starting to shift over as well to assist. And I mean, Pickett's brigade is wiping them out. Union shifts to where the deflate is. 11 Mississippi charging in. Some CSA sitting back. And I mean, if I'm CSA here and I see 11 Mississippi tailing me, I turn around and just charge at them right away. Instead, you have a couple guys that stay back, and they get swallowed up by Union. And now you're in a defilade fire with the rest of the Union. 11 Mississippi is then just going to be able to get great flanked, and you left that position over there to get out a great flank that the Union had. I don't know if no one's just communicating or what's happening, but this ticket gap might be growing in Union's favor right now. It looks like it is, which is not something I would have expected. We'll see how it goes after this. 11 Mississippi charging in. I assume the rest of the Union's going in. Here they go. Woo!
Get the flags in the fucking hole or something. Jesus Christ.
And Union are sweeping through this. Holy crap. I apologize for saying that ticket gap was not going to grow again. It's 2/3 of a morale stage in Union's favor right now.
Oh my god, how dare the Russians lose that charge? How dare they?
CSA has not had a great round. This was the Union last round, as a reminder. Union don't get any flags down, though, which probably is the most surprising thing out of that. So props CSA on their flag discipline. But, wow. I mean, it's just, you can understand CSA trying to get around and get to the hay bales at the beginning, but Union just surrounded them, completely shot them down. Union didn't charge in to try to hold the ground. It's just, whenever there's been opportunities for CSA to wipe a Union group that's out on their own, like with 11 Mississippi, literally following them across half the map, CSA is just not noticing, not caring. But Union's just been able to surround and keep defeating CSA. Union has really played a perfect match of Cooks. This is the most impressive Union playing I've seen. Now, CSA's played a little subpar, I think, but, I mean, you don't have to play perfect on this map to win a CSA. Union just playing phenomenal. Now, they're up almost a whole morale stage. Union's going to force CSA into final push very shortly. When they hit that, clock's going to drop down to 4 or so minutes. They'll have infinite spawns, but limited time. And, I mean, getting those flags out were huge, because if CSA lost those flags back there, all of them, they would just be trickling in from over here, and they wouldn't have a shot. They just have to win 2 more charges, and like win a charge to break Union first, and then win another charge to get on the point, or a second charge to hold point. And I mean, tickets or numbers have evened out here. Someone balance over. 17th Michigan and IVB swap sides. So I think IVB bounced over in the middle of the round. I didn't know that till halfway through this, which is why I didn't say it beforehand. But they bounced from CSA to Union. And then it looks like they switched again. I'm just typing this to confirm. Yeah, so Midwest was CSA. And they bounced back over to Union. IVB then flipped. So CSA has to win 2 charges. That's about as much time as they have left. Because the moment they go in, they're going to hit final push. And I mean, Union should be able to see this. Union could get a volley in right now. Yeah, look at that. Thank you, Colquitz.
Why are we following?
You can see him.
I see the flag. I see the flag.
I mean, Union should be getting a volley or 2. And CSA is really kind of exposing themselves with that flag right now. I mean, you don't even... Getting a kill or 2 at least will improve the situation. I mean, just make it even more clear.
Oh, I see their flags moving to the corner now.
Stop aiming, guys. If you're standing behind people, you're not doing the line properly.
Here comes CSA.
Over the fence, 40 seconds. Fire away!
Final push. A little over 3 minutes. They have to win 2 charges to keep the flags alive. CSA, some sitting back in the corner, some are going up and over. This is very much a trickle.
Countercharge, how could North Corps do this?
Union countercharging, and this is going to be it. Wow.
Dead mouse! Dead mouse! Dead mouse! I'm gonna stab you!
CSA flags are still up. Union's on the straight fence. And they're about to sweep in and get him down.
Go for the flags. Go for the flags. Good job. Good job.
It cannot be understated how well Union played this match. What a round. Every mistake that CSA made, Union took advantage of. Union kept the distance to where the buck and ball wouldn't be effective. And even when it was effective, or when the situations like a charge happened, Union still did well. And the fact that Union was down, for the most part, 10 to 15 guys this entire round is huge. Now, yes, CSA made mistakes, but you still have to capitalize on those mistakes. And I mean, again, just recapping the round, right? CSA walked around all the way over here, all the way over here. That whole time, they didn't really shoot at Union. Union just kept their distance, found where they could shoot well, and they just shot the living crap out of CSA. Got a whole morale stage lead. And then CSA could never bring it back. And I mean, Union won charges eventually. I mean, Union main spawn was close over here, so eventually they were able to break out of their spawn when CSA was over there during the early cap. And I mean, I would have probably preferred to retake, but they're like, we're up so many tickets and we've done so well this round that there's no need to necessarily, you know, try to push them down the last stand and charge in a whole lot. We'll just sit back. Well, we've done the whole round. Retake it, and then play it from there. And I mean, Union did end up charging them out over here, collapsing in, and that's just another mistake. 11 Mississippi tailed the CSA the whole map, and CSA just didn't see them. It's like 11 Mississippi went invisible. So, huge win here for Union. Huge 2-0 for the CSA campaign today.
You guys suck, Dick. You guys suck.
That was, wow.
You guys suck.
I mean, the CSA who were Union last round, they didn't do anything terrible last round as well. So, this was surprising how lopsided this was. But, wow. Very, very impressive from Union. Now, oh, man. Really not much more to say. That was just impressive. A Cooke's win, you don't see it that often. It's a beautiful thing to see from Union here. So, yeah. With that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video. Hit the hype button. There's also the join button, though. By doing so, you get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bomber videos and get an additional broadcast per week. We have our Discord, Eclipse channel, TikTok, Instagram in the description as well. We're going to start posting on that more often. And if you're playing in this match, recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. You mean the world. It's a phenomenal thing to do this every weekend. God bless. We'll see you in the next one.